What's the deal,
What's up,
man?
man?
We back in the lab again, y'all. I appreciate everybody that's coming to tune in to the back house, man. We here with my boy Gear Locker. You feel me? We in this motherfucker. Make sure y'all tap in with everything he got going. Make sure y'all come through and support, man. My boy been doing this for a minute. Tap in with my boy. What's good, bro?
What's good,
How you
man?
feeling
I'm
today,
feeling
man?
good, man. Feeling good.
Right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
So let's
sir.
we just gonna skip all that. We're gonna get right into it, bro,
Let's get
because
it.
like I always tell you, bro, your designs and everything you put together, not just the designs, but everything that you when you walk into this store and you see you it's like you feel like the put together was, you feel me, was like it came from, like you care, like
Yeah.
you know what you're doing, bro, and it's more than just putting clothes together. So one thing first I want to say, tell everybody where you started,
Yeah,
where you come from, and
for
how
sure.
we got here.
Yeah, for sure. So I moved to LA December 2017 from Florida. I moved out here from Miami, Florida. So I was living in Miami before I moved here. Started this store up 3 months after I moved to LA. 90 days, bro. I had to give myself a goal. I had 90 days. So 90 days after I got like touchdown from Florida, I came here. I was working on a clothing brand,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was actually stumbling out of the Maple Towers, which is across the street from me in the fashion district right across the street.
Okay.
Just happened. I was walking out one day getting my clothing brand developed, and then I seen this store was open. The little guy was like, "Oh, I'm leaving the space," or he's like, "I'm
Yeah.
leaving." I put all this in it's like a story that I got on my IG page about like how I started this shop up and shit.
Right, right,
So I
right.
put it out there, and then I asked the guy, I was like, "Yo, is the place open?" He's like, "Yeah." So I just stumbled, got it. 8 years later, I'm here. Still
Damn.
doing
Do
it.
you
Yeah.
feel like do you feel like you prepared yourself well enough when that opportunity presented itself?
I'm.
Or
I'm.
do you think it was just a gift? Sorry to cut you short.
Yeah.
Or do you think it was just a gift that it was
Yeah.
just like right place at the right time?
I'm not gonna lie. I actually I really believe in manifesting stuff. Like
Mm.
it doesn't matter what it is, it's big or small or
Right,
whatever it
right,
is.
yeah.
Like if you want something, you gotta already say you got it. Like you
Yeah,
own
you
it,
got to
you
be
want
there
it.
already mentally. Like that's
Yeah,
where.
yeah. So
Okay.
like I kind of already had manifested before I even came here. I'm like, I'm gonna go to LA. I'm gonna get a clothing store. That's just what's gonna
Mm.
happen. I didn't know how I was gonna do it. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know where it was gonna be at. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know anything. But yeah,
Yeah.
but um, and then I think too a lot of stuff that I learned. Like honestly, I didn't know any of that stuff. Now what I know, I didn't know that 8 years
You ain't
ago.
think you was gonna
No,
be. So
no, I would
what was
never lie
what was
about
the
that.
plan before the close?
Oh no 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 no! Clothes. That's all
That
out.
was always
That's always a plan. Yeah yeah. No 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 no. I'm talking
it
about
never
like
went that down.
no.
Okay,
I don't.
okay.
Honestly, as crazy as that sounds, I never had a backup plan. There's
Never
no
had a backup
no
plan.
no nope.
Damn. So you just know that.
Yeah, that's
That's
it.
crazy.
There's nothing else
So,
I'm gonna do. There's nothing else I'm supposed to do
and you
besides
said
this.
you've been doing this for how long?
I've really been doing this here for 8 years, but before
Mm-hmm.
I got here, I was in Florida, and I already had a clothing brand. I
Yeah,
was selling clothes to like people I know and online and things like
yeah,
that, and I just always been locked into it. Like,
yeah. So when do you feel like it changed for you? Like when was it did you ever have one of them moments where it's like you realize like, damn, this is really finna save me. Like this is really finna
it's crazy to
this is
tell
it.
when I could
Like
pay my damn bills off of it. Yeah, when I was able to pay my bills off of it, I was like, yeah, I'm good
shoot,
now.
I feel you.
Hey, awesome. I'm not
On
going.
some nah,
There's
100%.
no bullshit involved. But
He said
when I
there's not no
yeah
plan B at
yeah
all.
when I was able to realize I could pay my own life and my own bills off of
Yeah.
what I want to do, then I was like, okay, cool. Like
You gotta have
I'm
crazy
good.
belief to get to where you at. You gotta
Yeah,
have crazy
but
belief. You
you
gotta
know
have
what? And I don't ever think it's unrealistic, bro.
yeah.
I just said you got to really believe in yourself that hard, though.
Yeah. To know who you are and
You
what you
got,
want.
yeah. And that's something that you can't really train nobody on. But I know for me, I'm never going to fail myself, bro. I'm
So
not
is
going to
that
fail
why it
me.
don't work for other people when they be trying to step in other people's lanes just because the money good or it's working for them? Is that why it never worked for them people that just be like, I want to
Yeah.
do it
No, I
because
feel you. I always feel like you can't watch the next man do his thing and think it's gonna be the same for you, because some lanes is meant for certain people and some stuff is not.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know anything about no music. I'm the worst person. I don't know nothing. I know I like listening to certain rappers. I know I like certain artists. I know I like there's some bangers out there, but don't put me in no studio. I don't know nothing about no rapping, man. I ain't writing no record. I don't know anything. I'm stupid about rapping, but hey, now can I dress yeah, absolutely. I got that.
That's my area.
That's my lane. I'm driving in my lane. I don't know nothing about that lane over there, but I know about my lane. That's all I know. But yeah,
what's over here?
yeah, exactly. That's it. That's all. So I think that's how sometimes. I think that's sometimes how some people actually do. I hate to say the word fail, because I don't really think it's such as failing. You can always come back. You can always try to rebuild and do what you got to do. But I think that sometimes that's the difference between people having things that they want to do versus not, is because you can watch somebody else's story and follow their whole steps and not realize that those steps and those journeys is meant for that person. And whatever you're supposed to do, you kind of got to figure that out. And there's a passion in everybody, but it's sad to say most people don't really go after it. And I wish there was more people that did, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Do you think? Okay, so let me ask you this: do you feel like every individual on this planet makes the world go round?
Yeah, for sure. Everybody on this earth got a purpose. Everybody. Yeah. Everybody's good at something.
Right. So everybody can contribute something.
You got something. Yeah. Somebody got something good in something. Yeah. And now it's all up to the person on trying to tap into what that is, for themselves, you know? Like what it is, what they trying to do, you know?
No,
so, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So you say you probably, have you read the Virgil Abloh book?
I got a couple of them though. Yeah. I do.
Which ones? Because I got the big green one.
Yeah.
Like I told you, I just got into clothes, so
I
got the big green one.
Right.
I thought that was the only one.
Yeah. So there's another LV book that I got that was like, I got it from the Wynn Casino like probably about 4 years ago.
Right.
And I'm not gonna cap to you. I kept it in the plastic because I said, bro, if I keep this in the plastic, it might be worth something later. So I ain't want to open it up or nothing like that. But yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah.
I asked that because me just peeking into the book a couple pages later, I'm like, Virgil was really like, he was really how can you say it? Like, he was really gifted. Like, it inspired me to really get my clothing brand going crazy, because he says something. He says you gotta dig deep into your childhood when you're a creative. Like, majority of creatives, like, they dig deep into their childhood, and it's just, and then it's like, a lot of us, as we adults, I'm pretty sure you got a lot going on. I got a lot going on. We forget them times. And so when it ties into what you just said when it comes to your own lane. Like, you don't realize what lane you're supposed to be in until you look back and you realize your childhood and what you was doing since you was a kid. You said you been knew you was do this. You never had another plan.
No.
You never. So it's like, man, that shit is crazy. Yeah. When you really sit down and you put all of because your pieces is dope, bro. Your pieces is dope. And I can't wait to hear your prices on, like, because I know we had a conversation and I was asking you, why don't you be like a fashion designer for people? And I know you said you was working on that or whatever. I don't want to put too much out.
Yeah, no, I am. Yeah. You know, I wanna be able to just go a little bit more harder into it, like a little bit more in depth. Like, I feel like I had the store. I've been doing the store thing for 8 years, and I'm grateful because it lets me do what I like to do.
No, 100%,
but
100%.
I mean, in all honesty, though, like, it's more. You know, you want to do more. Like, you want to do more. You want to, if you know, like, it's like if you got a craft or like something that you passionate about and you like it, you want to dig in, you want to go more into it. You know what I'm saying? You want to try to see what other lanes you can tap into. And,
100%.
So styling and the whole styling stuff like that. Honestly, no lie, man. I never get bothered when somebody be like, bro, put me a fit together. It makes me bro, I like it. I like it. And the average person, they just like, why you like doing? Like, I don't want to do this. That's why I got you doing it. Cause I don't want. I'm like, bro, please bring me the shoes. Show me the vision, the look that you trying to do. We gonna make something work, bro. We gonna figure out how to make something work. But
were you always on the new what do they call them, stack jeans, stack sweats era? Like when we went from khakis and Dickies.
Okay. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, a buck, and hopefully, brother, see this video. Probably tap. I hope he tap into it and he sees this. But I really got put on to stacks, no lie, from a customer that was from Chicago, that came out here to LA first.
Oh damn!
Cause he was this was before the stats just kind of like just went like out through the roof. So he's like, "Hey, bro, like you even heard of these things called stacks?" I'm like, "What's that?" Yeah. I'm in the shop. I was here. I'm in the shop. I was like, "What's that?" So he showed me the video, and he showed me like the pictures and stuff like that. I'm like, "Nah, I don't got those, bro. I ain't got those."
You got regular jeans. Yeah.
But that night,
501s.
Yeah, exactly. But that night, I went back to the crib and I started studying. I started looking up stuff because I like to listen. I let the for me, I let the customers educate. They really do educate me sometimes.
Because the fashion change every day.
Change all the time. Yeah. And then you got some people, they'll put you on to stuff that you didn't know. And I don't know everything about clothes. Yeah. I just know I love it. Right. So sometimes they'll put me on, they'll tell me about stuff, but I do my own research. Yeah. I do. Half of the time, people don't even see the outside version of, like, when I'm at the lab, really at the lab, trying to study stuff that isn't here, you know, and trying to get ready for stuff that I think I'm like, yo, they gonna fuck with this, or they not gonna fuck with this, or they gonna fuck with that. They not gonna, that's too trendy, or whatever. So yeah, so on the stack wave, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and cap. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I knew the stack wave was gonna be as big as it was when it took off. I got put on from another customer, and I did research after that, but I knew they were dope. So that's when I went like, I went full throttle. I'm like, oh no.
How you feel about the Louis Vuitton trash bag that they putting on people?
I mean, that's a bit much, bro. But like, hey, we
ain't gonna walk in the store and see that Louis Vuitton trash bag.
We ain't doing all of that. That's crazy. That's crazy. But hey, but each his own though, you know. Like somebody else might like it, and that's what it is, you know.
Look at people wearing the stack and be like, nah, that ain't me.
Yeah.
And you start to really look and be like, okay, this nigga put it together.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that's where you come in at. It's like, nigga, the put togethers be crazy. So where do you get the visions when you are looking for clothes and stuff like that? Like for brands people that's trying to get into this lane. When you are looking for stuff to put together, how do you determine what you gonna grab?
I think I'm in the middle of a YN/OG era mindset, bro. Like straight up. So put it this way. No, for real. And I like this shit because this is facts. This is facts. I swear I'm not bullshitting you. This is all facts. So like when I'm picking clothes out, I try to think of, okay, I got my YNs that's coming in for sure. They coming in. Then they ain't on the they're not on the OG. They look like they not about to do like, you know, they're the club. They outside. They trying to have a good time and this, that, and the third,
Come on, make money.
Yeah, you know. So they want shit that look like I'm outside, like, you know what I'm saying? But then you got like you got other niggas that's like, bro, they chilling, they not all outside and all that. They want some more calm clothes too. So it's a balance game. Yeah. So some weeks I might have crazy loud. That's the YN week. You know, like it might be somewhere it's just like for real. And but the OGs will probably walk in and just be like, what the fuck is going on up in this bitch? This is crazy. And then the next week or two, you know, OGs they always double back.
Yeah.
So they're double back again.
And then double back. That's what you want, the double back.
You always want the double back. You always want them peeping game and say, what bro got going on? What's happening in here? This, that, and the third. So then another week come in, OGs come in, they see, okay, cool, I could do something with that. That's cool. It's a balance game. So you can't please everybody all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's impossible to do. But when I'm picking and I'm trying to buy stuff for the clothes, I like for the store, I'm thinking of there's two different demographics that's here. I do have a lot of young dudes, a lot of young guys that come to the shop and want to buy clothes too, you know? And I do got a lot of some guys that's like, you know, older dudes that want to come in and buy clothes too. So you try to make stuff where it fits both categories. You're not going to be the shop for everybody, but if they could find something here or there that works, that means you're thinking about the demographic of people that's coming like to your business. And a lot of times some people they're not thinking like that. They just thinking of, oh, this look cool, I'm gonna cop this. Or that look cool, I'm gonna buy this. Or that look cool, I'm gonna buy that.
A lot of times we come in here and buy pants we don't even wear when we go out.
Yeah.
And not to say there's nothing wrong, but it's just like we'll look and be like, oh, that's dope. We'll grab it and be like, man, I don't got nothing to go with it.
Exactly.
Oh God, but no,
exactly.
for sure.
Yep.
This, you can definitely you get that atmosphere. You can tell it's an old head store, but it's a YN.
Yeah. right.
So let me ask you this: so when you looking at somebody, or when you see a female, or whatever the case is, or even a girl, whoever, what's the first thing you look at? Is it the shoes? Like, do you care about
the nails?
The nails?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't care about the way she dressed, what shoes she got on, what pants?
Nah, you could always. Wait, hold on. Hold on. That's to go too fast. Wait, slow your ass down, Rick. All right.
On the real, because I'm gonna be real.
All right, so
talk to me.
Yes. In certain shit you can do, like you can help enhance
right. 100%.
the wardrobe of your girl. You can do that, depending on how you want and like that to go.
Right.
That's what I was about to go too fast with what I was trying to say, and I was like, slow down.
I definitely agree.
But I
always
but I don't think hygiene is some shit that you can play around with. You know, like
that's a non-negotiable.
Come on, man. She got broken nails, a cricket, a wig, and come on, man. That's crazy. Man. That's crazy.
So let me ask you, how long can you go? How long can you go? How long can you go without a shower?
Who, me?
Anybody? Like
oh no, we got 24 hours in a day, man. You gotta wash your ass out. That's crazy. That's crazy. Outside of that, we tripping, bro. You tripping. I don't care. Nah. It's too much water. Too much water. Too much water. Too much water. Nah.
Last question, man. You ever had a celebrity crush?
I have.
Yeah? For
what? Recently or like back in the day?
Say back in the days.
It don't matter.
Back in the day, it was.
I ain't gonna lie, Glorilla, she better stop talking to me like that. Glorilla needs to stop talking to me like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Glorilla going crazy.
Hey, no, for real though. No, on me. On me, yeah.
New women.
Oh, okay, my fault.
No lie.
Women are different than.
Bro, Sierra's always been dope.
My mouth and tell me to shut up.
Oh, you're not lying though, yeah. That was crazy back in 03, 04, yeah. 03 and 04, but Sierra though, yeah. Sierra. Previous day, yeah. Yeah, too. You not lying, yeah. You right.
She was crazy.
Yeah.
She was good, but she was crazy.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for them. Too much going on.
Too much going on.
Oh, so
I'll take a Sierra.
Right.
You'll take a Sierra? They said she got a Wendy at one point.
All right, well.
No.
What you mean, all right?
True.
Come on, man. She got 5 kids, 3 kids, 5 kids, from 3, 4 kids.
But you know what? 50 Cent always been messy, though. I'm going to be real. 50 Cent always been a messy nigga. So your celebrity crush?
Nowadays?
We can do back then and now.
Okay.
See what type of music taste you have.
Back in the day, yeah. Okay. So I would say back in the day, like I said, I would still roll with Sierra was back in the day for sure.
Sierra?
For sure. I always thought, I don't know. she's just dope. She's
right,
dope.
Right. She seemed like a dope individual.
Yeah. You know
Okay,
what? This is
nowadays.
random as hell, though. Random as hell. But Normani is dope as fuck.
Whew.
Oh
That's
my
gonna say
God.
Sexy Red. I was gonna get mad.
Sexy
Armani?
Red. What the hell?
That's why I say these women today
No offense, though,
are
but that's
different than the
crazy.
ones from back
Armani.
then.
Okay.
Yeah, the Normani's dope, though. Yeah,
Okay.
Normani's dope.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah, what
okay.
about Alicia Keys or
I mean, yeah, we
or
love Alicia Keys. That's a
I
non-negotiable.
was
Alicia Keys, Ashanti, Fantasia.
this nigga said
Yeah.
Glorilla
I
and
ain't gonna
Sexy
Yeah,
lie.
too. Yeah,
Fantasia.
Yep.
Man.
Hey, Glorilla's not bad, though, either, though, for
Yeah,
real. On me.
Glorilla's
On me,
cool.
yeah.
I mean,
That's
she
just
did
me.
get her.
That's
What
just
she
me.
get her titties?
You said no?
I don't like
What?
she that.
I think she look good.
Now
I
since
ain't
she
gonna
got
lie.
all that shit, but I'm
I
talking
mean,
about
even
I'm
be-
looking at before the fame. It wasn't
Mm,
that. I'll be
I,
looking at
I
that
love
shit.
me some Glorilla.
I like the
I ain't gonna lie.
natural. When you take all that shit off, what you
She's in.
look like?
I
Right.
feel like she's in the middle. Like she a slut, but she a business person as well. Like
Yeah.
yeah, she could turn
It's a
it on,
balance.
turn it off.
It's a balance. Yeah, it's a
You can
balance.
tell by her.
I can
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
said, it may have took after she got her work done. It may took after that, but you look at her and you can tell like the music is the music, but she put up like you don't hear her in no drama.
How many of them have not had work done? A lot of them had work done.
all of them.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, look, Stephanie Mills got work done. You know about Stephanie Mills?
Oh, that's back
Look at
in
their
the day.
nose done.
Oh, you
ears
done went back
done.
to my
She
pops
got
listening to her back in high
I
school.
love
Like,
all
yeah.
this.
Oh, Stephanie
Mike
Mills.
Gladys Knight, they all got that nose did.
Janet Jackson.
Janet Jackson. Hey, let me tell you something. Janet Jackson could have did whatever she wanted with me. Just know it's off limits. Backstairs, back door is off limits. But anything else, hey, Janet Jackson. Hey, I was mad at Tupac for a second because he was playing a movie.
Right.
Brother, I appreciate you for coming to the back house, man.
No problem, boss.
We late. I know you feel me, but we in here. Make sure y'all tap in with everything we got going on, man. Come to Gear Locker. They got everything you need, bro. Everything. Like you said, we cater into the old heads and we cater into the YNs. We got everything, man. Make sure you tap in with the back house, grab some merch, tune into the podcast, tune into the YouTube channel, everything, man. Black excellence. I almost messed up on the words. That's why I took myself out. That's why I told you.
Should know what it's gonna be like. I bet. Oh shit. I'm gonna switch the chairs, bro. So I gotta... Nigga is lazy. Yeah, that's much better. Nah, you Gucci. You solid. Shit. It's got me reminiscing about 2017. When I first moved to LA in 2017, I had a whole plan on having a clothing brand. Like nothing what I'm doing now. Like nothing. Well, it's in the same lane, but I wanted to just have a clothing line. It just meant more to me at this time now. So I feel like if you got a brand, you shouldn't have a brand if it's something that don't mean something to you at that time. But right now, I changed the brand name up because back then that brand was something that meant something to me then. But now, 8 years later, it's a whole different mindset now. Yeah,
You moved to a new city.
Yeah.
Everything different. You looking at life different because you out here trying to make it.
For sure.
Nah, 100%.
Yep.
So, do you think it's easier for you to for people for brick and mortar or online? What do you think? What would you recommend for somebody trying to get into the clothing brand space?
What's crazy is I had a talk with one of my homies earlier today about this, and
Okay.
I didn't even expect this to be like a question that you probably would ask me with that shit though. But it got me. I mean, it goes line to line to what you just asked me though. Like, brick and mortar is really only gonna work if people like you. I feel like I know how to connect with people good, Like I know what it's like for people wanting to put fit together quick. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just don't they don't really want to try to like I mean it's like do I want to go and like cop $2,000 outfit? Do I want to do something fly for like $200? You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Like, and I'm saying that because that's my lane. Like, to me, that's my lane. That's what I like to do. I like making stuff look dope. And for real, you ain't really gotta drop a crazy bag to do it. Like, that's really been, if you watch any video of consistency, I'm always like, bro, you can be fly. You don't have to spend a lot of money to do it. You really don't. So it's like, to me, I feel like brick and mortar is easier if you know how to connect with the people, if you know how to connect with your audience, if you know your core purpose, like what are you trying to do? And my own purpose is with a clothing store and a business and a brand is to really say, hey, look, you can be dope, just don't drop. If you looking to drop thousands of dollars, don't come here. Here you can get fly and you don't have to drop a lot of bread to do it, you know? And then I feel like online works good if you're a person that knows like tech savvy stuff. Like, I was, you know what I'm saying? And even for me, like I could keep it a buck with you right now. I was up to 2 o'clock in the morning learning something about ads and online stuff because I do this. This is what I do. I like talking. I'm a talker, so I can talk to people. I can connect with the people. I can dap them up. I can say, yo, what's up? What kind of fit you looking for? Blah, blah, blah. You know, your budget, da, da, da. I like that part, though. But now I'm trying to re-educate myself now and be like, okay, cool, dang. Like, that's something I like doing. I like talking, like connect with the people, make them feel good, dap them up, do all this, get their shoes, see how to make the fit work, blah, blah, blah. I like doing that in person, but it's a whole nother lane that I'm not going to sit here and cap. You know what I'm saying? I don't know much about online because I do sell online, though. We do sell in the shop online. But most of it is more like just because I'm putting up like pictures of the product or selling people to go online and copy. So we do sell online as well. But do I invest so much time into it like I do with dealing with the people? It's a hard no. I just like I like talking to the people and stuff. So yeah, I think it depends on the personality of the person. Like if you got a big people skills, you can do brick and mortar. If you know how to do like ads and be tech savvy and all that stuff like that, you can rock good online. I know a lot of successful people that they don't want to deal with the brick and mortar location at all. They just like, no, I don't want a store at all. I just know how to run ads and get dope product and give them good content, and they'll cop it that way. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on the person, though, for real. I feel like a lot of shit that I learned. Oh, my bad. I don't know if I can cuss on this thing or not, but yeah. Oh, all right, cool. A lot of stuff that I learned, like when I first started, had nothing to do with clothes. You know, I was in the merchant. I was a sailor. For 8 fucking years, I worked on boats. You know what I'm saying? So,
wait, a sailor, you got to get into that real quick.
Yeah,
a sailor.
Yeah,
You said
that us.
Like,
yeah.
What is the job of a sailor? Like,
I was a helmsman. I used to steer ships, cargo ships and shit, like cargo boats and yeah. I was driving the boats and shit, all that shit on the boats and the oceans and stuff with the Coast Guard related stuff. But the whole message behind that part is that it taught me discipline.
Okay.
That's something that a lot of people don't know. Like literally, ain't no such thing as coming to work at 9:02. You need to be there at 8:45. 15 minutes before your shift. So I learned that for 8 years. And when I learned how to do that, it made me more consistent on saying, hey, look, if your shop open at 9, get your ass at work at 8:50. You know, even when now I've been it was drilled in me so much to being like that when I was young, super young, that with my own business, I kind of carried that same type of energy. Yeah. So I'm consistent with that energy now. But yeah, that was something that really kind of kept me consistent for sure.
I have conversations with my friends about that all the time. Like they be always like, "Oh man, you need to go work out. Working out to relieve your stress and this and that." And I be telling them, "Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was a hooper growing up. You know what I mean? So we didn't have to hit the gym every day. We didn't have to go in there and lift weights every day. So now I think that's one of my biggest downfalls is consistency. Like." You know, dedicating myself to this and doing it every day. Like, and even when shit go wrong, sometimes when shit go wrong, I slow down. I'll be like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I definitely do wish that I did something growing up to make me like, you know, consistent with at least something. Because like you said, like it make you get here at 8:45. Because if anything go wrong, you'll have 15 minutes
Yeah, and I think that that's the thing that made me kind of more like I hated that career. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit you like it was the best thing since sliced bread, but
Right.
I hated it. But it was like either you gonna do this or you are not gonna be here type thing. And I had to learn that so hardcore where it was just kind of like, hey, you start your shift at 9, you better be there 8:45, and then it just get like stuck in you to be like that all the fucking time where I'm like, damn, like now I'm like that and I ain't even intentionally make myself that way, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm like, okay, cool, I gotta get my ass to the shop, let me go to the shop, you know, it's like a drill sergeant all the fucking time to myself, you know, to me, you know.
100%.
But yeah,
because when nobody else do it, you could depend on yourself to push you to do it.
there we go, you're right.
When you put your pieces together and stuff like that, like with the clothes, what's going in your mind? Like what's in your head? Do you think about the people and what they would like to wear, or do you think like something I will put together?
Yeah, I think about my customers. That's why I can give, really honestly, bro, like me keeping it a buck with you, I can give two shits about somebody to come in here and be like, what the hell is this going on? I really can. I really can. And I'm really saying that like on some real shit, because I know who my people, I know what they like. I know what they like. I know I'm not the store for everybody.
Yeah.
I know that though too. You know, I'm not the shop that I'm not the store that has everything that everybody wants. But I know for what I like to wear and what I know my customers like to wear, it works good for me. So I really study myself. I study how I like putting shit together. You know what I'm saying? There's some light shit today, but because I really ain't planning it all out. But I'm saying when I really want to put it together, it's coming down. But it's just more like it's more like
this regular,
right? It's light shit, you know.
Like,
but on some, but for real, like with the customers though, like they, I know that they know I really take my time and really try my best to not serve them something. The people that fuck with like the stuff I sell, I really try to take my time to say, look, how can I get some stuff that look dope? And then keep in mind too the budget of what I've been offering for years. So it's a double game. It's a double game.
Trying not to go so far outside.
Oh yeah, because I see dope shit all the time. Like honestly, I see a lot of dope stuff. I'm like, damn, that's dope. But I'm like, yo, I can't forget that I got the little young homie that come to my store all the time, and that's too much money for this little kid to spend on that, and that's fly, but I can't cop it because I don't want to put that in there and it look dope, and then I'm gonna be like, bro, I can't do it, you know, because
I'm losing, or
so it's definitely when I'm picking, it's like that look fly, but is it realistic too? Type game all the time. You know, I like the idea that I can make somebody look dope and they don't need to spend a lot of money. It's just some shit that I like doing. So I gotta study the person and study the way that I'm buying shit and making sure I'm picking stuff that's realistic for the market and not forget, like, you know, $100 can go a long way, Rick. If me talking to me, like me versus me type shit, $100 for a customer can go a long way if you buy the right stuff that can make it look fly for them to cop it. So it's not just necessarily about what I can afford or not necessarily about what I like or whatever the case is. It's about, yo, what is the average consumer thinking? You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people forget that shit to keep it in a buck with you. They really do. They think that, you know, fly means spending a lot of money. That's not true.
That's not what it is.
It's not true. It's actual bullshit to be real with you. Yeah, it's really not true. Some of the flyest fits you can find as thousands of dollars are the most
crazy
trash.
Yeah.
You know? Fact.
It's crazy you said that. So you said something earlier about like people not liking like certain fits and stuff, and I wanted to ask you, you know who Virgil Abloh is, right?
Of course.
So do you agree with what he said when he said you have to dig back into your childhood when it comes to like being a creative? You have to dig back into your childhood and you know, let your creativity flow. Like, do you ever find yourself dipping back to when you were?
Always. Always. And I say that because I was about, like, always. I always do that though. And I'm gonna tell you why. I remember back in the day, my grandma used to take me to flea markets.
Right.
When I was like just a jit.
Yeah.
And You know, I used to have to make that.
Make it work.
I used to have to make that $60 scratch.
Yeah.
That's what she had.
Yeah.
You know, that's what she was giving me to go out to go get some clothes with or whatever the case is. So it's like, you scratch it. So when I reflect back to how I used to process as like a little jit, even though that was my era, 2025 is some other kid era that's going through the same thing. Doesn't change because you've grown up. It's the same era that it was when it was like when you was young.
Yeah.
So now you have to reprogram your brain to think, what was it like when you was a kid, when you was going out trying to get fits, knowing that your family ain't got $10,000 to go and buy a bunch of damn designer shoes and shit, but you know, you know what I'm saying. But
100%.
you know,
Jordans,
yeah, hell yeah. So now you trying to figure out how to make something work, but you want to make sure you're not walking around looking corny either.
Yeah.
So it is a juggle. So I'd always try my best to like reflect back to like what my childhood was like when it was coming up, and also to think about. Not just that, I also think about the little kid that's working at the McDonald's that, shit, I worked at McDonald's when I was 15, 16 years old, and you get a couple of $100 for a check and shit. You try and get you a fit. You want to be fly for the goddamn week. You ain't got no, you're not going out buying Alexander McQueen's
100%.
with a McDonald's check, you know? So, like, but it's still thoughts that I go through and reflecting back on thinking, like, what it was like as a child. And I think, honestly, for me, that is one of the biggest plugs that I have for myself that works successfully for me, is that I don't get too far out of the loop of thinking about the average person.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of people do that. They don't intentionally do it, but I can understand what growth is like for a lot of people too, to say, hey, look, I've been through that shit, now I'm going through some other phase and I'm moving on to find another, like, other audiences, other peoples and stuff like that. I understand both angles of it too, but I also think too it's okay to still remember that there is a group of people and there's a group of kids that still want to look fly, that they ain't going to Rodeo Drive to get no fish, you know what I'm saying? So it's always something you balance and how to making it work, you know?
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Did you with the wave of the flare pants and the flare jeans when it first came out, were you open to that, or how was that for you? I feel like he kind of started this wave. Virgil really, started the crazy dressing, because, like you just said, I was one of them people that looked at people that wore the jeans.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think I can do that.
Right.
As time went on and I started seeing people put it together and stuff like that, I was like, okay, maybe let me try one pair. Now all my jeans is probably stacked. So I really feel like he opened up the mindset of a lot of people. So I want you to touch on, like, were you hip to that once he, like, with all of his crazy ideas, like?
Absolutely, man. I'm gonna tell you for a fact, this is me being for real. For real. Sometimes, even for me, bro, I actually love clothes. Like, on some real shit. Like, for real. This is not like, to me, I love this shit. I like this shit. With Virgil, with Jerry Lorenzo, with Pharrell Williams, with all these designers that I kind of see, I see futuristic shit. I see it. I'm like, that's gonna be dope as fuck. That shit gonna be dope. But then I have to pump the brakes, because then I'm like, what's realistic?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Okay.
I love clothes, bro. Like, so for me, it's not like I'm just like saying this shit because I got a clothing store. I actually really like looks and fits and shit. I'm not no hating ass nigga. If bro got that shit on, be like, bro, you clean as a bitch, nigga. That shit clean as hell, bro. Like, goddamn. So I like fits and shit. So when it came to the stack jeans or the trendy shit, like, I can see it before it comes. But then I also know I'm just like, okay, cool. The mass business wise, that's gonna be fly, but it's too early.
Yeah.
It's too fucking early for it though. But that's gonna work. That shit gonna work, but it's too early. And for my trendy dudes, I got trendy guys. They got the eye. They see the lane of the drip before it comes. They seeing the trends before it comes. They seeing what's gonna be working before it comes. It's not a mass how do I put it? It's not like
it's not a lot of people that's gonna just run.
No, sir.
And
So,
take it off the shelf.
so do I want to have it be a mass sale, or do I want to have it be a niche, small percentage sale of people that can see that shit before it comes? So then you got to think about what's popular to buy right now. So when stack jeans was big, and when stack jeans wasn't big, and people was looking at it like, what the fuck is that? Those are fucking bell bottoms. What the hell is this going on?
Nah, for real.
I had already said, I'm like, bro, just damn, Rick, damn, they just need about 6 more motherfucking months. They get 6 more months, we gonna be good. But right now, it's too goddamn early right now for this shit. They not fucking with it right now. After that, it just was a stampede of stack jeans everywhere, like stack jeans, stack jeans, stack jeans. But I think that yeah,
and you was like, it's my time to shine.
Yes, sir.
It's my time to go.
Yes, sir.
Crazy.
Yep. When you see it pop and it's going, ride the wave, because that's how it's gonna pop for real. Ride the wave.
What about like the Louis Vuitton bags that they were selling? Like the actual, like it was like ski masks that look like bags, like grocery bags. Like, oh, okay. Well, if he's making that face, then I'm because I was watching them like do a fashion show, and they had like a bag on their head that was like a ski mask, and I was just like,
oh shit.
And they had like Louis Vuitton on it. I was like, that's crazy that they are promoting this.
Right.
Okay, so there is a line that we draw.
Yeah. There's a certain line that's some shit that's too fashion, but then there's like normal fashion shit. Yeah, for sure. Oh, absolutely, for sure.
How do you feel about gatekeepers?
I'm cool with it, honestly.
Cool with it?
Honestly, I am. I can respect it. I got a business, and I'm cool with it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Cause
talk to me, because I need.
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. Cause I know what it's like. I said, that's the only reason why my business runs successfully. Because I'm telling you, because I think for them, I do. I get it. Like, I get it, bro. I get it. You don't want everybody knowing where the hell you getting your clothes from and shit like that. Like, that's a consumer mindset. It's like, bro, I ain't about to tell everybody I'm going to there to get this from, this, that, and the third, da-da-da-da. Hell no. All the homies going to be dressed like me. With the function, they got the same fit on. I got this, that, and the third. I'm not doing all of that. But at the same time, though, like for me, business-wise, though, that's why it's always good for me to try to promote, to get people to have that same type of, like, this my store type of energy. So I'm thinking for the customer that I know that they gatekeeping, but I'm also thinking like, well, shit, if they gatekeeping, you're going to have to get your shit in front of somebody else's face. You're going to have to keep getting it in front of somebody else's face. You can't think because, yeah, they the homie, they fuck with you, you know, they come out support your business, but they probably gatekeep because they don't want everybody else wearing their same shit. So you got to be multiple, like, you have to think multiple mindsets of like, I get where bro's coming from. And I also get too that I still got to operate and I still got to figure out a way of, if I'm not getting that exposure that I want to get from it, I'm gonna get it somewhere else regardless. So it's okay, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it though. Like either way, I'm cool. You know, it's cool. It works, so it works.
I feel it. But you'll give some of the sauce though.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you gatekeep?
I don't gatekeep though.
Okay.
You know, cause I got a business though, so I don't gatekeep though. So I know what it's like to be like, yo, I found this dope little store that got blah blah blah. You know, go check them out.
Lie, you hit the nail on the head though, because when I see somebody with something that I got on, I'll probably throw it away once I get home. I'll be like, yeah, I'm cool with it.
See?
I want to wear that. Man.
Exactly.
Questions, man. Do you agree that working with like friends and family is hard? Working with friends and family. Let's touch on that a little bit. How is it for you?
Me personally, I'm a good person. I care about a lot of people. I've lost a lot of family and friends because of them being involved with what I'm doing.
Okay.
That's why I was like, do I want to go that deep or not? But I personally think it can work with family and friends if it's a mutual agreement and understanding that is involved before you get into some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I think sometimes you work with people that's close to you, there's a captain and a co-pilot for a reason. And if both parties understand that I'm gonna play captain role, you play co-pilot, and that's just what it is, then it's okay. But if you got people pushing you out the captain chair, to steer the boat too, it's kind of like, damn, like how am I supposed to operate when I can't even make the moves I need to make because we family or friends? And then I think I've learned that You know, sometimes it's not about how you want to involve them in what you got going on. It's more or less the maturity of the person that you bring it in to say, can I accept that I need to play my role? If that makes sense?
Yeah. No. I get exactly what you're saying. They got to come in knowing that, like you said, I'm flying, and when I need you, you know.
Yeah, and it's okay because some people can accept that and some people can't. I mean, you always gonna be looked at as the homie, or you can be looked at in the family eyes as a cousin or a brother or a son or whatever it is to another person, but you can't control their mindset on how the operation should go when it comes to you working together. But if it's a mutual understanding between the two, then you solid. You know what I'm saying? And that's maturity on both ends, to be honest with you.
I know we both want to eat. I know we both want to get this done. So somebody got to be the head and somebody got to be the tail at this point.
Yeah, you'll be surprised at how many people have a hard time with doing that though too, man. You know, you'll be surprised. Be surprised. I'm talking about me. I was surprised at realizing that later, but it's okay.
Can you give some advice on how to handle that type of situation? Because again, it's only reason I'm asking is because like you're in a position where a lot of people want to be. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people would love to understand what it's like when that situation arrives. You know, I'd rather know than to get hit with a ton of bricks. You know, I'd rather see them falling than to, you know.
I mean, the only thing I can say is that you got to listen to like your gut. Listen, and it's cliche as hell to say that shit, but if you know you a captain and you got a co-pilot for a reason, and your gut is telling you they're not wanting to play their role, you got to stop ignoring. You can't ignore it.
Yeah.
Because once you ignore it, and once you like just be like, all right, it's cool, whatever. That whatever gets amplified. That whatever gets broader, bigger. And I think for me, just 8 years of operating something that's been successful for 8 years is that I've learned how much I've ignored. I'll let it. I'm the king of you got it.
Yeah.
You got it. Whatever. You cool. We cool. Cause I don't like the extra shit. I don't like that stuff, man. I don't like the arguing and all of that stuff like that. I'm like, cool, whatever. But I also know too that because you can be that way, there's other people that take that as a sign of like
a challenge or something.
Yeah. I think you got it right. I think it's a challenge. I think it's more like, how much can I poke really the bear?
Right, yeah.
I already said you got it, but god damn, how much you need me to get? God damn.
You know what a friend told me a long time ago, and it stick with me till today. He said something like that. He was like, you know, we human, bro. Like, we're people, and if you give a person an inch, they're gonna take a mile every time, and that's just how humans are.
Yeah.
Just like when you ask somebody, like when somebody asks you to borrow money, they're gonna do it again.
Yeah.
They know you.
Yeah.
And okay, next time it ain't gonna be 10 no more though. Now I'm gonna say if I can get 15. And it's just the human in us that'll be like, hey, I know I can borrow from this nigga coming in time of need, and it may even still be genuine. You may really need it, but it becomes like, okay, and and he was like, nigga, we human, bro, like, and it happened like that sometimes, and I'd be like, damn.
But you know what, as black men though, bro, and it's the thing that's the truth though, as black men that really operate and like, it's a level of you wanting to help so much, but you also too don't know the boundaries of when you need to say, fuck this shit. I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit you with these cameras and none of that shit going on. I'm still learning how to say no. I'm still learning how to be like, nah. But I also know too that I know I got a breaking point, and I know once I arrive, before I even get there, I know that I'm at that point of being like, this too much. This is like going too far, you know? So, I mean, it all goes back to the main thing about like, can you work good with family or friends? I think if you know who you are and what you can tolerate as a person, on what you can accept and not accept, then then
Yeah.
you can accept the relationship that you can have with a family or friend that's helping you operate your shit. If you a person that's lost in the sauce and you don't know how to say, hey, look, I got a breaking point. I know we arriving somewhere. We getting somewhere where I'm about to like, it's all about to goddamn go, it's going up. So if you can't balance those two right there and you working with a family or friend, you're going to always be the bad guy at the end of the day because you didn't know your boundary on when it was to say, hey, look, I've had enough. That's a no. Like, stop. This is what we're going to do. It's going to be like this, this, and this. So I think it's all about how you control, you know, the narrative. Because at the end of the day, if they're working with you and it's your shit and it's your family or friends, it's still technically your shit. So you got to know how to control what you can accept and not accept before, you know? You have to know how to do that, though.
I think that's one of the best advice I give today, bro, is knowing how much you can take.
Yep.
When I be talking to like my sisters or when my female friends come to me with their problems and stuff, I never tell people just leave them, just leave, because it might be hard to leave, but know how much you can take. When it becomes too much for your mental,
Yep.
when it becomes too much, it gets to a point to where you be mentally tired, so then you physically tired. You be drained.
Hell yeah.
And it's really a thing. So I definitely experienced
and we don't really know that, though. Like, a lot of times you have to learn that shit through experiences, bro. You have to learn that shit through life lessons. You have to learn that shit through... You have to be challenged to learn what your limits is. So I'm just like you. I'm never going to tell nobody, like, you know, if I got a family member that's saying they with this person and this, I ain't gonna be like, yo, lead. Who the hell am I?
Yeah, right.
Who the hell am I? You just asked me for advice. Right. So I'm gonna tell you, look, how do you feel about it? Or what do you think well, I don't know how much I can handle it. When the best thing I can give you advice is that you're gonna know your limit when you reach it, all right? You'll know it. And if you still asking me about what my opinion is, you still got hope that something can work in that situation anyway.
That's true, because you came to me to try to fix whatever, to get some advice on whatever.
You just got to study the idea of what the person is dealing with and knowing how they are just looking for you to give them a response of where they are at. Because most of the time, if a person is done, they're not calling you. They ain't even ask you about. They just like, look, I just motherfucking gone with this shit. This fuck this or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's not even that, you know. But yeah, for sure.
100%. Damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy, bro. Cause man, like you said, I always preach you gotta go through some stuff. Like when somebody continue to go through the same thing, I tell them you ain't been through enough. Like
there you go.
Because you still going through this.
Yep.
You haven't been mentally tired yet, and it's not your breaking point yet. Like once you get to that life-changing experience, and that's why I do podcasting, because of what you just said. Like, because it's still people out here that don't know no better. Like they never been taught this, they never been through this, they never seen this, so they still be like lost. So I don't take nothing personal. I don't take nothing personal, because you can fuck me over and still be learning. You know, I get mad.
Yeah. I say the same thing. I feel it. Yeah. But, you got me on that one. Yeah, you got me. You're going to learn something, though, too, because you fucked me over. So that's okay. Man. But I'm teaching you something, too. So it's a mutual way. Like, it's all about perspective. You learn from it. There we go. It's all about how you look at it.
Whatever my reaction is to what you did, just make sure you learn from it. Even if my reaction is me stepping back and not talking to you again, even if it comes to throwing knuckles and whatever it is, just make sure you, and I always say that, just make sure, whatever you're going through, I don't give a fuck if it's something you did to yourself or something that just happened in life, make sure you learn from it.
Facts.
You know how you feel going through this.
I agree.
Want to feel this again.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. Only a person that is so stuck in their ways, aka a narc,
Yeah.
will never see that they need to learn something from a situation that is fucked up for them. If you a complete blown narc, then ain't no fixing shit. You just stuck in your fucking ways, and that's just what it is. And trust me, and by the way, for me personally, I don't know about you, boss, I know a lot of people like that.
Oh man.
I know a list.
Oh man.
Man, but you know what? I just eat the shit. I just say fuck it. This is narcissistic behavior at its max, but I can't give you something that you don't recognize. I'm just gonna let you just, see what the fuck it is later when you ready to see it. But I have personally myself, the biggest lessons that I've learned for myself is how I need to learn from me fucking up. I've learned from fuck ups. I'm learning from how I'm willing to do things, and I'm learning how people treat me and I treat them and this and the third, and I learn from it though. And so whatever a person that is so stuck in their ways on, you see, you can't judge me because only one person can judge me.
That's true.
That's it.
It's true.
So I know where I've grown from. I know the things I've learned. I know the ways that I have outgrown behaviors that I've done in the past that I'm not doing no more, and this and the third, and vice versa, whatever shit. You know, I'm cool on that. But sometimes some people just don't really ever get to that place of just ever learning shit. They don't take that self-evaluation serious on shit they need to learn about themselves and stuff like that. And I think that's the type of people that's kind of scary to even work around or be in an environment with those type of people, because sometimes it's never really about what you're doing to them. It's more or less like they got internal shit going on that has nothing to do with you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It got shit to do with you, you know?
I tell everybody, like, when I be talking to my friends about relationship advice and stuff, I tell them, I got the 5 rules. What you did wrong, what you could have done better, what that person did wrong, what they could have done better. Even if you didn't do nothing wrong, it's still something you could have done better. Yeah. And how we gonna solve this problem. And that worked for me every time. And I
always say a drunk mind is a sober mind anyway.
100%.
That's actually the true of the person, though, to be honest with you. And I drink plenty of liquor, so I know if I'm drunk and I've been suppressing shit, and I got a few shots in me, a few couple drinks in me, it's all coming like just, everything is fucking just flowing, bro. I done lost all filter modes, is gone. Ain't no me analyzing the way I'm gonna say this the right way and no shit like that. It's just like, just fucking going, bro. Like, but so I always, that's just my analogy of people that speak when they, you know, a little inebriated, they got a little drink in them or some shit like that. They say something out their mouth, that's really
what they feel.
That's the truth. You got to be willing to either accept it or say, hell nah, this ain't gonna work. I'm cool on that, but that's just the truth, man. That's the truth.
All right, so last 5 questions. We finna get the fans a little insight on your life real quick. What's one thing you feel like every man should have in general? What's one
Real
thing?
estate.
Real estate?
Real estate.
Okay, I didn't expect that.
Yeah, you gotta have your own shit going, you know? I mean, nowadays, boss, like, I tell you for a fact, like, the way this economy is and the way shit set up, the idea of fucking not having your own place or land or some shit like that, that shit is over with, man. I feel like real estate.
I tell everybody, man, I'm gonna be real. Once I moved into my own spot, life changed for me, bro. And I think every man needs to experience that. I think every man needs to. I think you haven't became a man until you got your own spot, and that's just my because when I got my spot, I was able to sit on the edge of the bed and analyze. Even when I come from the club, like, I had homies that was like, you know, lying about their life and, you know, buying rental cars. Telling me, oh, this is my whip. I've been in the passenger seat or in the back seat. Right. And I'm looking at him like, nigga, nah. But I'm not finna say that in front of everybody else. But it makes me go home and it makes me analyze my life and sit there and be like, damn, like, are y'all, like, you know you're not living like that, or you know you're not doing this. You know, it makes you sit on the edge of the bed and really talk to yourself. You have to have these conversations. You do. With yourself. You do. You have to. You do. You have to. And you think about all of the wrong you did in life and everything.
Yeah, and I don't say real estate to say like, oh, go buy like some crazy ass like fucking stupid ass crib or something. No, I'm talking about, bro, you know, get you some shit. Like, you know, you get kicked out of your fam crib or your girl crib or whoever crib or whatever, you know, you get kicked out, you got your own shit.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, if shit hit the fan and you need some money or you got something in it or some equity in it or whatever, pull that out of there, you know, pull some money out of it, you know. Definitely. So I think like this is my personal like perspective on like what's the most important thing for me is to be able to say I have a solid shelter, a home for me. Shit, you take every motherfucking thing from me. At least I have a home.
Yeah.
You know, at least I have something that I could say, like, this is mine. And if I need to move something out, or if I need to do something or whatever, at least I'm not dumping money in the shit that is not like mine. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
yeah.
No, I definitely agree with that. I took it to a whole nother. I agree with you though, on that though. Like every man needs a piece of land because you know. And again, I feel like don't jump me for this. Don't get mad at me for that. But I believe in gender roles. You feel me?
Yeah.
I believe in gender roles. And me personally, one day, I want my wife to not have to work. I want her to be in the house taking care of
me too.
Planting in the backyard.
Same shit.
You know, growing my tomatoes and, you know, planting, you know, taking care of the house. Like, I love coming home and my house is taken care of already. Like, you know, like, I think that's the luxury of having your own shit because you ain't gotta be in your mom crib and now she gotta ask your mom can she use the eggs or now she gotta, you know, this is your kitchen. This is you run this, you know? And that's that, you know, and I definitely agree that a piece of land is something that every man should have, every man should leave with it, you know? And it may take some time, I'm gonna be real. It may take some time because we still have to unlearn the stuff we learned for the last 18 to 20 years.
Of course,
you know?
Of course,
God, but it's possible. I'm learning it right now.
Hell yeah, it is. Trust me, it is. It definitely is. It's all about how you save it, stack it, and make it work. That's it. There's, you know, that's it.
It's true. Okay. What's one thing you believe every woman should have?
Ooh. Every woman should have. Oh, that's a... Whoo! Well, I don't know how to answer this one, right? What do I believe every woman should have? I feel like...
This ain't a poke at y'all, though.
Nah.
This is just something he felt like...
I personally feel like just a sense of trust in the man that she's with on protection. Like, if you ever I feel like every woman, because to me, materialistic shit for a woman to have, that's not fair to say a woman should have this. That's crazy. You know, you're supposed to be a provider as a man. But I feel like for a woman, I feel like there should be a sense of trust, that she trusts that you will be able to make the foundation of y'all life all be the way it should be. Like, and then trust me, man. Trust, I've learned that shit. I'm telling you, man, as crazy as it sounds, the trust part on you having the opinion on how, if she can't trust me that my opinions is gonna make this work right, if I'm doing this and the third, this is not gonna work. It's not gonna, because that's not support for me. So that's why I say trust, because, bro, I just don't even know. I just got out of a relationship like fucking a month and a half ago, and that was my biggest thing, was the trust my opinion, trust my views, trust what I'm trying to say. I know I'm all over the fucking place. I can be like a crazy motherfucker where I'm like, I want to do this, but just trust me that I'm going to lead us the right way.